Top 5 for me, USC. I think you can make an argument that USC could be number 4. Right now, I've got them at 5, though, till they prove it. Excuse me, I get a drink right here. Lincoln Riley, it hadn't been the greatest success at USC, let alone going to the Big Ten, but their quarterback they've got now, Jaden Maiva, actually looked pretty good when he came in at the end of the year. Only loss that he had was to Notre Dame, and that was a pretty close loss. He's 2-1 or 3-1 as a starter. Their defense, I think, has improved this year through the portal. They've improved their strength and conditioning program with a different hire by Lincoln Riley. I won't say his best team he's had, because with Caleb Williams, you had that. But I think this team's super improved. I think this team could go on a run. Now, their schedule's pretty brutal, but I think they can play with anybody in the Big Ten. Number 4, Oregon. They are kind of a question mark for me because they lose so much from last year's roster. Number 1, pretty much the majority of last season, but they lose their quarterback, Dylan Gabriel. They've got a new running back, Mekhi Hughes, coming over from Tulane. So we'll see. But they lost so many pieces that it's kind of like, all right, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, Dan Lanning, that you can win in Oregon, but it's going to be a different roster. We'll see what happens. Number 3, Michigan. Last year, not the greatest year. I'm going to attack by a ladybug. Hold on. Not the greatest year. I think I got it. Not the greatest year, but Michigan has improved in the quarterback room, and that was their big question mark last year, their big kind of disappointment. They had a run game. They had a defense. They just couldn't throw the ball worth anything. They've added 2 quarterbacks, Mikey Keenan and Bryce Underwood, 5-star quarterback. No matter which one of those guys it ends up being, it's going to be better than it was last year, because last year they didn't even have a downfield threat. They're going to have that this year. They're going to be able to throw the ball downfield, and I think they're going to be able to make some noise. Looking at their schedule, I think this team could realistically go undefeated, or if Ryan Day can get the monkey off his back, 1 loss to Ohio State, make the playoff. Michigan, I like their roster this year. Sharon Moore, we'll see. He went on that run, kind of that 1 year Jim Harbaugh was out, but since then, last year, it was kind of iffy. But I think Michigan's going to be good this year. Number 2, Ohio State. Right now, I can't put them at 1 just because they lost so much from the last year's national championship team. You got to replace your 2 DNs, Jack Sawyer, JT. You got to replace your running back room, Quinshon Judkins, Travion Henderson. You got to replace Ibuka out wide. Julian Sand, how is he going to look at quarterback? Is he going to be better than Will Howard? Maybe. Good news is they still have arguably the 2 best players in the country, Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Smith. Ryan Day, pretty consistent there. Can't beat Michigan, but pretty consistent as far as winning. I think Ohio State will be just fine, be back in the playoff. Number 1, I've got Penn State. They're actually number 1 right now for me in my preseason rankings out of the whole country. Drew Aller, he's been iffy, but he's got the tools to be good. They've got 2 running backs, Allen and Singleton, that are legit. Got an awesome defense, as always. James Franklin, I would say similar to Ryan Day, except he can't beat Ohio State. That's kind of his big if. But, if they can replace Tyler Warren's production on offense, and they've done a good job adding downfield threats for Aller because he had nobody to pass to but Tyler Warren last year. They've added those threats, so I think their offense will be a little improved because they've still got their both running backs back, so they're going to be able to run the football. They're going to be playing good defense. They got Jim Knowles, Ohio State's DC, to come over. They're going to be legit on D. So I think Penn State's the best team in the country right now. Honorable mentions, Nebraska. Matt Rule, it always clicks for him, and his team's the 3rd year he is there, so we'll see if that happens. They've got a solid roster. They've got the quarterback Raiola that's been pretty solid. Another team is Minnesota. Go look at what they did last year. Actually, a pretty good year. Probably the most slept on year last year. Like they were, like top 25-ish worthy. Next up, Illinois. Illinois is a team that probably is going to be in the playoff, but power ranking wise, I don't have them in my top 5. But as far as the end of the season finish, Illinois will probably be in the top 5. Really, last year, backtracking, if they wouldn't have lost to Minnesota, they probably would have been in the playoff.